It's time to Ask the Steelers with Tall Cathy.
From Clarion University, education that works, and Smith's Hot Dogs, voted 2012 Best of the Burg.
It's Ask the Steelers with my good friend, Mr. Ryan Clark.
And I'm a Steeler also. I don't know if you guys knew that. Okay.
He's also a Steeler.
Yeah, That's why it's Ask the Steelers. Duh.
So I'm going to ask you 5 questions, 5 very, very hard-hitting questions.
Oh, okay. So this is real life. I'm going to get serious. All right, cool.
Okay. Your first question. We all know, those of us that follow you on Twitter, Instagram, that you are a sock connoisseur.
I am definitely into socks. I like socks. I dig them.
So how do you choose the perfect pair of socks, and what is your favorite pair of socks?
You know, it's a different selection process for each. You know, if I'm wearing a suit, I actually try to find socks that actually match the suit in some type of way. But sometimes when I'm just dressing down and casual, I try to find like the pair that's as far off from what I'm wearing, period. So, you know, that's pretty much how it goes, you know. If I'm really dressing up, I try to match. If I'm not, I try not to match.
I saw recently that you invested in toe socks. How do you like those?
I actually didn't even invest in those. They were
Oh.
given to me by a Twitter follower in California.
Wow.
Yes, they asked could they meet me in San Francisco last year, and I met them. So then in Oakland, they bought me socks, and they bought me toe socks. I also have Phineas and Ferb socks from them that I will be putting on Instagram later on.
Yes. Okay, so your teammate Lamar Woodley has just been immortalized in cartoon form by South
I
Park.
saw that. That's quite an honor.
It is.
That is quite an honor.
So if you could be animated and put in any cartoon show of your choosing, which one would it be?
Could it be all time?
All time.
Thundercats.
Yes.
Thundercats. I would definitely want to run around there with Lionel and Chitara. I would definitely want to be in Thundercat. I don't know what type of cat I'd be though, but couldn't be a cougar because that should be like some old lady. That's a cougar, like a panther.
Right. The Panthers good. So what would your Thundercat name be?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because it was Lionel. It all went by your cat though, because it was Chitara. So if I was a panther, what would I have to be?
Clarkther?
Clarkther.
Maybe.
It's kind of whack. And then you don't want to be like Blank Panther because then they're going to think I'm part of like some group. So
Well, let's work on this,
we'll
okay?
work on that.
Okay. Now, what is your all-time favorite breakfast cereal?
It's just going to be very boring, but Frosted Flakes.
Really?
I think Frosted Flakes are amazing. Like if I get a cheat day, I want to eat Frosted Flakes. It's pure sugar, and they're great.
They are great. Endorsement, can we say?
I know. They need to get me on there, man.
Kellogg's, this guy right over here.
Hey, I'm a looker, too. Don't let the hair confuse you. I actually comb it when I'm in public sometimes, like once a week.
He does. I've seen it before.
I told you.
All right, now, if you were a superhero, what would your superpower be?
Superhero superpower. I like it to be invisibility, but I'd use that for evil. Because I just pop in on people in bad situations. I guess you have to go super strength. I go for super strength because then, you know, you beat people up, throw people around, save little babies from under cars, deliver children if you have to.
Right.
Yeah, I think you could use I think you can use superhuman strength so many ways.
You take a baby out with, like, your pinky finger.
Right,
Like,
like,
yep,
come
we're
here.
we're good.
Yeah, you know, then my wife would have to pay for like the hospital and all. I'm like, baby, we're just gonna have this baby here, pull in bill. You just pop the umbilical cord. You wouldn't have to cut it.
I'd always wanted to make time stop, like in grade school.
It's pretty
You like
sweet
make
too.
time stop, run around, like pick up the
That's-
answers off the teacher's desk.
That's
you know,
pretty
just,
sweet too.
I'd be
I like that
sneaky.
one. But see, that's not a superhero. That's like a super villain.
Yeah, I guess that is a super villain power.
Yeah, see, that's why invisibility be my super villain power. I'd like sneak into like the Oval Office and figure out what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do all kind of.
And that way you could become the president.
The president with superhuman powers. Oh, it'd be awesome. It'd be like all in Afghanistan, invisible and stuff.
Like Iron Man, like invisible Iron Man.
Invisible Iron Man. But then I'd rather be Iron Man because he was like smart and rich and he was like a regular dude, but he didn't really have a heart. He got
Yeah.
that little thing in the middle. So can he love?
He can love. He's also Robert Downey Jr., so.
True statement. True statement. It means anybody can be Iron Man.
Okay, so the last question. Are you familiar with Gangnam Style?
With who?
Gangnam Style,
No,
the
I don't
song?
know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know. What is that?
It's this new craze where people are encouraged to dress classy and dance cheesy. It's this guy from Korea who's come over to the U.S. and he's kind of
I don't know what that is. And I'm pretty happy that I don't.
Okay, because I would ask you to do the dance. So,
I'm really happy that I don't now. Then. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
well, I'm gonna ask you to do your homework, and the next time I see you.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style.
I got you.
All right.
For you though, only.
Okay, thank you. All right, that's 5 questions with Mr. Ryan Clark. Close
Sorry
it with
took so
a.
long. Sorry it took so long.
He's the best.
We like each other. It's my girl.
We're friends.
Ha.